Welcome back to another episode of the Bees and Honey podcast. Today we'll be speaking with Loic Charles Umo, who is one of the founding members of All1Union. He is organizing, along with some other artists, a festival November 1, which will be running for 48 hours and joining people from all across the earth. So listen in and hopefully you can join November 1st. Hi, Loic. How are you?
Hello, Nicolette. Fine, and you?
Good. So tell me where you are right now in this world.
Now
I
I
think
am
you're in Mexico,
in Mexico, Cholula, near the volcano.
Cholula, near the.
The volcano, the Popocatépetl.
Okay. Yes. And how did you manage to get there? What are you up to in that part of the world? Will you be there November 1?
I will be in Mexico, yes, November 1. I don't know exactly where, but I will be in Mexico.
Nice. Well, I imagine the energy right now is really good near the volcano. Tell us about the project you're working on for November 1. What is it called, this global festival or meditation?
Yes, the name is Wave of Union, Love, and Peace.
Mm-hmm.
And we organize this from the group All1Union and the group Wave of Love and Peace, Vague d'amour et de paix. So, yeah,
Go ahead.
yeah, All1Union propose a meeting every first of each month at the same moment all around the world at 1 p.m. Universal Time for 11 minutes, just to be in conscience with our heart and conscience that we are all on the same planet, all unite for the good for our earth and our humanity. So this is a meeting, this is an occasion to join us in conscience, because by the fact we are on the same organism, on the same planet, we are on the same atmosphere, we breathe in the same atmosphere, but we don't remember this. And one time in the month, we offer this opportunity to remember this and to realize this, to realize in consciousness. And also we propose some video meeting on Zoom to concretize more this unity all around the world. It's people from Japan, it's people from Africa, Gabon, it's people from Europe, from USA, from America. And all these people are together with the same idea, with the same purpose, to make grow up the consciousness of unity, of love and peace. And the group Wave of Peace and Love, of Love and Peace, propose also a meeting, but every Sunday at 7 p.m. French time. And so as we receive the same purpose, the same idea, Jean-Baptiste in France and me, we receive the same idea. So we meet around this idea, and we decide to use the 1st of November, who will be a Sunday, to create a very special event, a day of 48 hours. 48 hours because the day begin in New Zealand 12 hours before Europe. In Europe, it's 24 hours, and it's finished near Alaska 12 hours after Europe.
Wow.
So globally, the day one on the planet is 48 hours.
Okay. Now I understand.
Yeah, and we will send this vibration, this love each hour. And for this, we invite people from all over the world to share
Mm-hmm.
them practice, to share them tradition, and to share them action for the good for our earth and our humanity.
Lovely. Well, tell us about the participants over the 48 hours. I think you said one person goes per hour to do some either meditation or music or some other art form.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So
Each
what does the
hour,
lineup look like? Mm-hmm.
yeah, each hour for 10, 30 minutes, we invite people to join on Zoom and YouTube, on the YouTube
Mm-hmm.
All1Union, to connect with these people who will present practices, meditation, uh, physical exercise, art, also music, and um, and also them action. And we invite people to join them for 10, 30 minutes each hour. It's like a breathing, you know. We we do this time together, and after we go to our life, and we come back
Mm-hmm.
for 10, 30 minutes, and we go, and we come back, and we go. And it will be people from all the world, from Peru, it will be shaman, it will be Christian people, Taoist, Buddhist, it will be uh, writers, it will be also a spiritual group like Bhakti Marga from Swami
Mm-hmm.
Vishwananda, and it will
Mm-hmm.
be people from Brazil who will present the vortex meditation, people from Japan who will present martial art, uh,
Mm-hmm.
Russia, Olga that you know, who will
Mm-hmm.
chant for us. And
Mm-hmm.
it will be a lot of very nice people, Islam, also Sufi, uh,
Mm-hmm.
and also Gregory, who is a shaman from the Bhuti tradition from Gabon,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
that you know also.
Yes. What will he be doing, Gregory?
It will present the tradition, the Bhuti tradition, and
Mm-hmm.
also make some special prayer for
Mm-hmm.
our earth, our humanity,
Mm-hmm.
our
Mm-hmm.
unity.
Great. So where can people go online to find out about this, to see the program, and to log into the meditation on that day?
So the program will be on www.all1union.be,
Mm-hmm.
and also on the way vaguedamour.net.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, I will post that information in the body of the podcast as well. So when people listen, they can look there to get the correct websites. And
Fantastic.
yeah, and I guess they can just tune into their time zone, or they can watch it for however long they want on their time zone
Uh,
of when they're awake.
Yes, they can assist in direct on the
Mm-hmm.
time zone,
Mm-hmm.
and also they can watch after on the YouTube All One Union.
Mm-hmm.
So they can people can come on the Zoom meeting also, because after the 10, 30 minutes, people can continue to talk with the people who will present the practice,
Ah,
and to
okay.
connect with them,
Mm-hmm.
and to connect with themselves also. And yeah, it's also a moment to make some relations, some connections with people who
Mm-hmm.
are in this way of opening the consciousness of each one.
Yes. And in these challenging global times, besides the meditations, the group meditations like these, what advice would you give to people to be able to cope with all of these things, especially in America? I don't know, the rest of the world has the coronavirus, and America has many other challenging issues
Mm.
right now, in addition. Do you have any advice for people besides the meditations like this, which raise the consciousness?
My advice is to connect, to connect with themselves, uh, to
Mm-hmm.
take a time
Mm-hmm.
to reconnect with this unity, because we are in a challenging time, of course, and uh, this is a big opportunity to open us on what is more big than us, and yeah, to connect with the divine who is inside of us, the Buddha, the divine. We can call him as we want,
Mm-hmm.
uh, to understand that we are in a big a game, a big game, and in this game we have energy inside of us, and we are more than only this body, more than only this mind. We are the divine who express himself through us. And of course, this challenge are there at each time. And each time we can choose the direction that we want to take. And to be conscious of this, we have to take a time to sit and to focus on, okay, what is divine inside of me? What is important inside of me? And who I am? What do I want really to do, to be? Each one has the power to create himself. And for this to understand how he is now and to love how he is now. The forgiveness is important also, to uh, to ask for forgiveness to the others, but also to ourselves. And forgiveness is not to forget. Forgiven is to clean our heart. We have always the possibility to clean our heart with this.
Yes, I really appreciate those words. It's an expansion of what one of my uh, medicine women, I guess I call her, she says, if we want to fix things in the world, first we are going to start fixing ourselves. If everyone starts with themselves, the whole world will be fixed.
Yes, exactly. And each one has to clean his own house and to clean
Mm-hmm.
uh, around his house.
Mm-hmm.
For example, when I am when I go to the forest, for example, I take a
Mm-hmm.
plastic bag, and
Mm-hmm.
on my way, when I see some dishes,
Mm-hmm.
I take in my plastic bag. Uh, I don't go everywhere to find the thing, but the thing were on my way, I can clean it. And if each
Yes.
one clean his own way, all the
Mm-hmm.
earth is clean.
That's so funny. I know another Loic now that you mentioned that. He mostly is in the south of France along the beach, but he goes with a group of people every time they go to the beach, they clean up something. They go diving and they pick things up from the water. And they the consciousness, like you said, even with the people that don't know each other, is all over.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
yeah, yeah. Well, that's really inspiring. And I will take your words to heart. Is there anything else you wanted to add about the festival or about All1Union or anything else you wanted to share before we end?
Um, so All1Union is this opportunity to connect uh, one time in the month. Of course, it's all the time that we are united and connected, but it's like a training to open his consciousness, to open his
Mm-hmm.
awareness of this. And I invite people to join them from their heart, to understand that oh yeah, we are the first, we are one, we are one, we are united. It's a fest of unity, a fest of love, and
Mm-hmm.
I invite every people to come to listen. These wonderful people who will talk. It's like 35 people, I think, who will talk uh,
Mm-hmm.
and share their activity. And with this, we can be conscious that all the world, all around the world, it's people who are uh, we are not alone. We are not alone.
Yes.
We are a big group, a big family of energy who are in the same direction with our diversity. This is important
Yes.
to understand that our diversity is important and go in the same direction. It's like the body. We have a hand, and we are a foot, and the foot will
Mm-hmm.
do something, and the hand will do other thing. But they are
Mm-hmm.
all in the same body. They are all in the same
Yes.
body.
Yes. To get over the illusion of separateness.
Exactly. Exactly.
All right. Well, I look forward to this November 1. I think we are all feeling energetically the pressures to find support with our network. So I look forward to joining you guys on that day. Thank you so much, Loic, for taking this time to talk to us.
Thank you to you, Nicolette, and thank you to everybody who are conscious of this unity and this love.
Yes, a big kiss. I send you a big kiss from my
Big
heart.
kiss to you.
Stay well.
Lots of love.
Take care.
Bye bye.
Love. Mwah. Bye. During this very challenging time where we had to be forced to be separate from our friends and our colleagues, I was really grateful for this Anchor app, which has allowed me to continue the podcast after almost 1 year of working on it. It's free. You simply go to anchor.fm and download the app. And there you'll find all the tools that you need to record and edit your podcast, as well as to invite people onto your podcast through the app. Anchor also distributes the podcast for you on Apple, Spotify, and many other platforms. You have absolutely nothing to do except to record your podcast. If you have an ad like this, you can also make money. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. I would recommend it for anyone who wants to get their voice out there, has something to contribute. Go for it. Anchor.fm is where you go to download the free app and to get started. Good luck with your podcast. Thank you for joining us for this special episode of the Bees and Honey podcast. Even though I don't see Loic a lot, he's a relatively new friend. I do feel that he is one of the closest people to my heart these days. We share a lot in common in terms of our interest in meditation and raising of the global consciousness, and about many things related to being close to the earth and being nourished by the earth, and all of this creative stuff that we do as an expression of the greater creativity in us and the divine. So have a great week, and thank you for joining the Bees and Honey podcast.